Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned back into this channel, and if it's your first time, welcome. This is going to be a general reading and not a personal reading. Please use your own discernment when watching or listening to this reading, and whatever messages that come up, please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you do enjoy this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. I hope everyone is doing okay. All right, I'm actually filming this reading on Monday, the 29th of September 2025 in the UK. All right, so if it is a Monday where you are, I hope you had a very good weekend and looking forward to the week. All right. I just want to say thanks, okay, to anyone, you the viewer, and anyone who have watched my videos, watched my readings out on my channel, who have clicked the like button, who have supported my channel, or even subscribe to my channel. Okay, thank you ever so much for your support. Whatever you did in the past or about to do is much appreciated, and it doesn't go unnoticed. Please don't forget to check the description box after watching this reading or listening to this reading. And once again, I just want to remind you that tarot oracle readings is also to do with energy, it's non-gender, and it's also timeless as well. All right, and we also all as I said, we both or all of us, okay, embody both masculine and feminine energies. All right, so yeah, so I hope you had a good weekend. Okay, just depends on where you are, and I hope you're also enjoying your morning, after, evening, wherever you are in the world, because we might be on a different time zone. All right, so as always, first of all, I just want to start off with this deck, raise your vibration deck, okay, to keep the uh, um, frequency and vibration high, okay, around this reading. And the card that my spiritual team wanted me to pick is this one, okay, the divine. He wanted me to pick this card. It says, honesty is the best policy, all right. Because if you're part of the collective, you will know, all right, that we are here to speak truth, all right, to speak our truth. Um, to be our true authentic self as well. Okay, this is part of being in the North Node as we go along our journey, or spiritual journey, I should say. And we could have come across or have dealt with people who are not being their true self, okay, continuously lie, don't tell us the truth, and and we could have closed out cycles and relationships with these individuals. I just want to just read more about this. Okay. So it says that honesty is the best policy. In a world that needs more truth, one of the greatest gifts we can bring is the owning of our truth. When we hold back from speaking up, we create a shield of energy that can prevent us from being fully seen, understood, and supported. We are not being and living our most authentic self. Today, the universe is reminding you that honesty is the best policy. And there's something that you need to get off your chest. It's time to speak up and be heard. The freedom that will create opportunities to move forward. Okay, so maybe this message may not just relate to you, okay, in some way, but it could also just relate to somebody that you've dealt with in the past, somebody you're dealing with now. It could be a group of people, okay. Because at the end of the day, just whatever messages that come, just please take what resonates, leave the rest, okay. Applies the rules or roles where they fit, all right. Because these readings is all to do with energy, and these energies may not necessarily belong to you. It could be like somebody that you associate, or people you associate with, or it could be energy or energies within energies. All right. When you are honest, you create an energy in which the universe can hold you. When you take the first step through sharing, the universe will present the next step through opportunity. When you speak with honesty and certainty, all the doors that have felt closed will begin to open, and the light of your truest self will be revealed to the world. If you have concerns about speaking up or sharing honesty, call in the universe and ask it to show you how. sometimes the best place is to begin with yourself. Tune in to whatever is on your mind and give yourself the truth you need to hear. The rest will take care of itself. Okay, and the vibe of the day is my honesty creates space for more truth in the world. My honesty creates space for more truth in the world. Okay, so maybe this is something that somebody needs to hear this. It could be a cross watcher or somebody that you're dealing with who who the spirit is saying this person could be a compulsive liar or psychological liar. I don't know. All right, but okay, so next what I want to just do is to just go into what I have been guided to say, okay, and this is okay by the divine, by my ancestors, and I know this has been in the headlines, has been many people have commented on this. There's been a lot of videos about the untimely death of Charlie Cook's death, okay, and how in America about this thing of freedom of speech. A lot of people are now are being like sort of like questioning this First Amendment. Like some people are saying at the end of the day people should have a right to say, but also that this has also been this amendment also has been sort of like questioned in a sense. So but first I just before I go into just to go more into deeper into this, all right, I just want to send out my condolences to Charlie Cook's wife, children, and family, okay, and his friends as well for their loss, all right. And I just want to just read something out, okay, and this was quoted by Ralph Smart, okay, who is the he's the creator of Infinite Waters. He's part of my soul tribe, all right. I just want to just because he commented on this, all right, and many others, okay, like 19 Keys, as well as the Spiritual Savage, Linda Likes Tarot. Please check out the description box, please, because they are members of my soul tribe. They are also content creators, okay, and your support is will be much appreciated, okay, at this time, all right. And one of the things he said is that he says that one of the comments he says, be on the side of love, be on the side of truth, be on the side of peace. All right. And he says, don't dehumanize people. If you don't agree with someone, find a peaceful resolution, debate them, become intellectually smarter. All right. Now, President Trump, okay, made a statement, okay, and his statement, okay, regarding Charlie Cook's untimely death. He says, a dark moment, okay, this is the dark moment for America, all right, or dark turning point for America. Now, in my opinion, okay, the whole world is already has become a dark place, okay, and that's due to man's rebellion towards God, Allah, the creator, okay, I call him Allah because I'm a Muslim, and that is why the whole world, okay, is under judgment, all right, and the West in particular is being chastised, all right, which is seen as spiritual Babylon, all right, is chastised by the creator in its involvement, okay, and also how it gained its riches, okay, which was through slavery, genocide, and colonialism, all right, and based on Charlie Cook's untimely death as well. I just want to just talk a little bit more. Okay, this is my personal opinion as well as what has been channeled to me by the divine. Okay, as well as the ancestors. Okay, and I was guided to talk briefly about this thing about freedom of speech. Okay, which is a First Amendment based in America. But again, if you are a part of the collective, all right, you will know. And if you're also a content creator, okay, I'm sure you're going to sort of relate and understand and agree with what I'm going to say. But there could be a few that might be watching this may disagree. But I'm here to speak truth, all right? And if you, like myself, chosen one, and especially if you are a content creator and speak your truth, we go through this process of death and rebirth, which is part of the ascension state all the time, okay, and walk through the valley of the shadow of death every day, okay. We are also aware that the reason for this is because we are currently in a spiritual war, which is called Armageddon. Okay, it's truth versus falsehood. And also, as part of the collective, we all know that if it wasn't for the power of Allah, God the Creator, okay, we would not be alive, because there is a powerful force that doesn't want us to speak truth, to use our voice, for those that need to be heard, which could be part of our mission or life purpose. Now, I also want to just go a little bit more about this freedom of speech, okay, which is connected to the untimely death of Charles Kirk's murder or untimely death, okay. First, again, I just want to elaborate here, okay, that um, there is no excuse for taking the life of anyone because you don't like, agree with what somebody stands for, believes in, or what they say, or what they have said. However, we as spiritual beings having human experience need to be more responsible, okay, in terms of our words that come out of our mouth. Words itself is a powerful weapon. It can seduce, deceive, or dispel the darkness of illusions. Now, I wanted to find out more about the freedom of speech, okay, in America, all right, and I found out that it's all of how that it allows an individuals to express their opinion publicly without government censorship or restraint. And in my opinion, as well as what has been channeled to me by the divine and my ancestors, that this First Amendment, okay, needs to be changed, okay, because spoken and written language carry energy. People in general need to pay attention, okay, an individual or person or people need to pay attention to the words they use about themselves and also about other people, especially if they are public figure, leader, or speaker. Because if an individual is saying things to create animosity, hate, or division, this energy is going to be redirected back to them. All right? And this is how it is. All right? It is what it is. All right? And again, if someone hates another person for no reason because of their race, gender, etc., there is always somebody that's also going to sort of relate or be in that energy against them. Because what was trying to me, all right, is that energies have enemies. Sorry, have enemies too. Okay, and I watched there was a video on YouTube, okay, where they were asking Barack Obama, okay, about his intake about the incident that happened about around Charlie's, about his death, and his, about the motive for it. And he did mention a few things. Please watch it, okay, if you have a chance, where he said that like, when what is worrying, okay, although they have this thing about freedom of speech, but he says that we need to be more careful. We need to watch our words, be careful with the type of energy, okay, because everything is all to do with energy. And he did mention as well that he was very concerned, okay, when you have like um you have President Trump, okay, and his administration, backing individuals who are sort of like inciting hate, division, all right, and animosity, all right, and and when you really study Trump himself, Trump is somebody who is he likes war. He likes war. All right. He was very much backing. He's very much a supporter of the gun lobbyist movement. All right. All right. Even though look at what happened to him, with this the failed assassin attempt, and look at what happened to his close friend Charlie Cook. All right. And also look that he's also involved in the war between Israel and Iran as well. All right. And one this gentleman, Trevor Noah, he even said, look, like Trump is in the middle, and he's like a father speaking to two children, Iran and Israel. But at the end of the day, I heard these words from my ancestors saying that the and and like Trump is in the middle, and like the father, right, and trying to discipline and these two, the Israel and Iran. And what was the words that was channeled to me was isn't the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, because Trump himself is in that energy, and he's even now trying to starting a war with Venezuela. So we have to be very careful. Okay, we have to be very careful about these things. Okay, what is the energy? What are we trying to promote? What are we backing? Because words are powerful. Another thing that was channeled to me, okay, is and also I heard the words keys to the streets. Okay, so this is a message. It could be for you who are part of the collective, or it could be just take the enjoy. It could be for somebody else that um so the second message that I got, or rather I was guided to say, is that you could be, or it could be other members of the collective could be close to a breakthrough, and it has something to do with spiritual keys. All right, someone or you, okay, could be at the brink, okay, of receiving a spiritual key that will enable you to have access to do something or to go somewhere. This key is going to unlock and open the door to a whole new world, to new possibilities. Is also where a new chapter of your life will begin. And this is a blessing from the divine because of your loyalty, integrity, perseverance, dedication, patience, courage, and hard work. All right. So they wanted me to mention this as well. Okay. So with that being said, all right, I just want to now just check on um oh, I just forgot to take this step. 1 minute, because I want to use it all right. So okay. So what I want to do is just ask spirit, okay, our ancestors, the divine, what is it that we need to think about, focus, remember, be aware of? Okay, what's going on? So let's see. So I want to start off with this deck, the Psychic Tarot. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what is it that we need to focus on, think about, remember, consider? Okay, we first have the sacral chakra. Okay, the sacral chakra is to do with our passions, feelings, desires. Okay, you could be a life path too, our emotions. The spiritual, what is it that the collective need to think about? Okay, so this is going to be very much connected to this card. Okay, which is this is the this card, fertility. It represents the Empress energy, or maybe you might be embodying this time. You could be someone that's quite intuitive, quite creative. You could be a life path 3. All right, or maybe we need to work on our sacral chakra so that we can become more creative, to maybe to step into our power. It just depends. We are on different timelines, okay, and just take the energy as it resonates and apply the rules where they fit. It could also, and remember that we all embody both masculine and feminine energies, or maybe we need to probably nurture ourselves a bit more, all right, because that is part of this the Empress energy, the divine feminine energy. It's also about feminine power, all right, expressing ourselves as well. Okay, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else does the collective need to know at this time? What else? Okay, we've got movement, choices, and decisions. So this is a very important time that we have to make sure that we make the right decision, okay, or choose the right option. It could be to do it for person, place, or thing. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else? Okay, so we've got three. We've got rejoice in celebration. So we could be enjoying or celebrating of the fruits of our labor at this time. All right, and also to be give gratitude, okay, to whatever blessings that we've already received in our life. Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else do we need to do? We need to be aware of at this time. Okay, we've got here. This is on number 4. So you could be a life path 4. It says foundation and achievements. Okay. Okay, at the top of the deck, we've got here partnership and alliances. That's okay. Wow. So there's quite a few. And then we've got one, triumph and success. So at this time, I think that we are a lot of us, okay, could be just basically embracing and enjoying the fruits of our labor at this time. Okay, we have 333 here, so that could be significant. It could be a life path 9 as well. Maybe at this time you could sort of be connecting to or maybe going into a sort of like a love, a divine relationship, or it could be that you just meeting like-minded souls or kindred spirits to help you, all right, to make the right decisions, all right. Yeah, so you could be enjoying fruits of your labor. You could be quite successful. um Obviously the divine has the spiritual team is recognizing all the hard work. We've built our we have a strong foundation that we can continuously build on. um all right. And there could be a few people that might not be happy. You could be alive. Okay, I think consider. Yeah, so you could be a life path 1. Yeah, life path 4. Yeah, you could probably be abundant, materially abundant at this time. But what spirit is saying that there's a few people here who could be sort of like heartbroken, all right, and probably discontented with their life. Okay, and maybe someone, if it's somebody that you close out, the cycle of people you close out, maybe they might be quite envious about what you got going because you're quite successful, quite victorious in achieving something. Um Let me just clarify a few things here. So definitely you've built a strong foundation, okay, which can withstand any challenge. Because if you notice on this card, you see that there's a mountain there, because because obviously, we are in a spiritual one. There are going to be individuals that could be trying to create challenges and obstacles, so that as you carry out your life purpose, or as you continue on your journey, all right. Yeah, they may want to cause some type of disruption here. These people could be trapped in fear. All right, they could be, I don't know, could be dabbling into dark arts. All right, so let me just clarify some of these cards. All right, so let me just clarify a few of these cards there. So what I'm getting here is that I think there's a lot of individuals are not really happy with what's going on with you. They basically they're not happy with what you have. They could be quite envious. Um, and you could be probably enjoying your success because you maybe close out cycles with individuals that didn't serve your highest good. All right, and as I said, you could be embodying the um you could be somebody quite creative, quite and you could have a business. Okay, you could be self sort of simple. And I think these individuals or individual who you could have closed out a cycle with, this person could somehow could be somehow stuck because you got sacrifice. This card does represent the hangman. Okay, while you are continuously growing, you in your destiny here, right? And you are, like sort of not only you are rich in material prosperity, but also spiritual prosperity. And this person could be somehow have some type of heartbreak. All right, so let me just use a deck quickly to just find out what's happening with this person. Okay, those people who want to bring about obstacles and challenges for you. Okay, because they're not happy with what's going on in their life, so they want you to mirror the same thing. So let me just clarify some of these cards. I want to just clarify disruption, conflict and defeat, trapped in fear, discontent and boredom, heartache and loss, and emotional loss. Okay, you could be a life path 5, okay, or life path 8, okay, or these could be these life paths could belong to individuals or person that you once had some type of karmic connection with, or you could be a life path 7, all right, or 6. Okay, Holy Spirit, please clarify disruption, please. Yeah. So it could be like somebody who could have cheated on you in the past, and this person is bitter and want to sort of cause some type of tower moment for you. Spirit saying some type of tower moment. Holy Spirit of Holy Angels, please clarify conflict and defeat. Yeah, this person could be snooping and spying on what you've got going. Holy Spirit, please clarify trapped in fear. Yeah, this person, let me use another deck because let me use another deck for instead of this one because I was going to use another deck. Yeah, my spirit, they wanted me to use another deck for this. Holy Spirit, please clarify disruption. Yeah, this whoever it is, this person is reminiscing on what you and them had. Okay, they wanted me to use another deck. Holy Spirit, please clarify conflict and defeat. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe when you found out some truth, okay, if this was your story, okay, and this person may have cheated on you or did something deceptive, okay, this could have been like sort of like a shock for you, but okay, but this person, I don't know, maybe they were like surprised that they would get caught or found out about the deception, that you would find out about what they did in secret. Holy Spirit, please clarify trapped in fear. Yeah. I don't know. This person, yeah, they could have put you in a third party situation. Holy Spirit, please clarify this content and boredom. Yeah, this person, I think they still want to, hoping that they will have a second chance or new passionate beginning with you. But this person is just in lustful energy, okay? Holy Spirit, only please clarify heartache and loss. Yeah, they could be all in their feelings because you brought this relationship to an end, and this is why maybe they're experiencing they are in this sort of like feeling that there's some type of emotional loss, or so I don't know, because it's on a number 5. So definitely whatever has happened, it created some change, okay, and the change is that you moved away from this individual, or maybe whatever they did to you, that uh they went into maybe another relationship, and this person did the same thing that they did to you, that somebody did that the same thing to them, okay. It's just part of karma. Holy Spirit, only just please clarify emotional loss. Yeah, right. So you could be, all happy, you could have gone into another relationship, a new relationship, okay. You might have met your divine partner. You could be quite stable, quite secure, all right, as I said that. Or this person, you could be engaged as well, right, and this person is feeling some type of way because you ended this relationship, all right, and that's why they're bitter. And you could be dealing with uh, um a false flame, all right. It could be a woman or a man, all right. And as I said, you could be enjoying the fruits of your labor, okay. Maybe that part of your abundance was to go into a healthy divine partnership because you got wedding hair, right. And this person may still want to still hoping that they can have some another chance, I don't know. Or they're feeling some, or they could be all in there feeling that's the person that did you wrong, okay, and feeling some type of way. I don't know. Maybe they want to interrupt this relationship or whatever you got going. Okay, so what I was going to use a shadow deck as well. So let's see what else is happening. Okay. So I'm just clearing the table a bit. All right. So let's see what else Spirit would like um us to know. So I'm going to be selecting 3 cards from this shadow work deck, and then take 2 from the top, 2 from the bottom. I want to use the City Labyrinth Tarot, but if it's messing about, then I'll just use the Rider Waite. Okay. Just do one more shuffle. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what is the current energies? What is it that we need to know at this time? Okay, so you've got sacred boundaries. It says respect, energetic protection, self-honoring. Okay. Okay, it says that your shadows holds power. Okay, that means integration, depths, alchemy. Okay, and then we've got here, be gentle with yourself. Okay, which is all about self-compassion, permission, and softness. Okay, and I'm just gonna just take 2 from the top, 2 from the bottom. It says live as one whole. Okay, it says shadow, light, embodiment. All right. Okay, and then you got here, thank the wounds, which means gratitude, transmutation, soul wisdom. It says, your fullness is sacred, big emotions, loud truths, worthy presence. Okay. And your wounds hold wisdom, experience, insight, integration. Okay, right? And then at the top, you got here, reclaim the lost self, which is to do with identity, power, soul retrieval. hmm Um, and then you got love isn't control, which is to do with attachment, fear, misunderstanding. This is what's at the bottom. All right. Um, okay. So there's some lovely messages that come. And what Spirit wanted me to mention this about hold your inner child, which is love, safety, and reparenting. All right. Um. Yeah. All right. Okay. So it could be a case. All right. So you could be dealing with this. Could be more than one energy, but most likely, I think this is from one particular person, okay? But it could be a multiple of energies, or maybe some of these messages you may resonate with you, because we all should be sort of like facing our shadows, doing the inner work on introspection and things like that. See where we need to improve, what we need to get rid of, in order for us to step into our power to become greater versions of ourselves. All right. So um, so we've got a sacred. So the ones I want to really clarify is these ones here: sacred boundaries, your shadow. Where it says here, sacred boundaries, respect, energetic protection, self-honoring. Okay, so it could be a case where you've got like somebody who probably doesn't know or doesn't understand or doesn't respect or creates healthy boundaries. Okay, then you got your shadow holds power, which is also to do with integration, depths, alchemy. All right, so it could be like this person could be so like basically like a spirit is saying this person could be like a lost soul. Okay, doesn't want to face their shadows, doesn't want to face their demons. Okay, they are not like somebody that doesn't. Spirit is saying this person doesn't operate from their higher self. Okay, and if you notice that you could, I don't know, these cards are a bit dark. If you notice that there's like a snake, now as I said, we all embody, we all, we all have demons, right? But it's all about, like doing the inner work. And this person probably is just refusing to do that, okay? And they just, I'm hearing spirit is saying that this person has, there is some type of internal conflict within themselves that they need to address. All right, let me just bring this a bit. That's better. So you could see the color. And then this one here, all right. Okay. It says be gentle with yourself. It says self-compassion, permission, softness. So I don't know. I think this person could be, or people could be like somebody, but I think this is a one person here that's embodying this, okay, that you could have dealt with. And this person is somehow feels lost, they don't love themselves, they feel unworthy. Um, so let's see. It could be, as I said, something that they could have experienced. They could have experienced some type of rejection um, in their past. Okay, it could be something to do with their childhood because, again, it does say here on this one here, reclaim the lost self. Okay, and it also says here, hold your inner child. All right. So I'm just going to use a deck and clearly see what we can get out from this. I love using shadow decks, okay, because there's lots of messages. I'll use the labyrinth. There's lots of messages, okay, that things that that we can get out from these readings, all right, as well, to help us to grow spiritually and personally grow, all right, and to help us as we go along our journey, because as I said before, this journey is a healing journey, which is our spirit is saying, which is about self-love, self-care, self-worth. Holy Spirit, please clarify sacred boundaries, sacred boundaries. Okay, so we've got 9 of Swords. Holy Spirit, please clarify Nine of Swords, please. Nine of Swords, Holy Spirit. Okay, we've got Knight of Wands. Holy Spirit, please clarify Knight of Wands, please. Eight of Wands. Holy Spirit, please clarify Eight of Wands, please. Eight of Wands. Okay. Four of Swords. Please clarify Four of Swords. Four of Swords, please. We've got Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, so what I'm getting here, right? So it could be a case where you probably hear something, okay, about you might receive some type of news, okay? And the reason why I say that is because if you notice on this table, all right, there's a magazine, okay, or it could looks like it could be like a newspaper here. And if you notice that this woman, like she's sipping tea, okay, but you could, just it's all, remember these readings is all to do with energy. We all in both we all embody both masculine and feminine energies, right? And it could be a case that you might probably hear some gossip, or there could be some gossip about somebody that you were once in a you were in some type of relationship with. It could be, most like it's if you're part of the collective, is some type of karmic relationship that you were once with, and which, and you definitely you could have put this relationship to rest because you got Four of Swords. Or it could be a case where this person could be somehow isolated at this time. This person could be having a lot of sleepless nights because you got um Nine of Swords here. Okay, it could be about their situation. um all right. um they could be, quite worried. I don't know. Maybe it depends on what their situation is. It could be something to do with their money, okay? Because again, you got Nine of Pentacles here. They could have lost a job or experiencing some um financial problems, and they may want to communicate with you or try and contact you because you've got Eight of Wands there, or you're going to probably hear about this person. This person could be embodying the Knight of Wands energy. Um, or this person could sort of may want to contact you, okay, and tell you that they're having some financial problems, and or they're experiencing some type of setbacks. All right. So yeah, it could be something around their money, okay. They could be financially unstable at this time, but it's definitely somebody who you could have created healthy boundaries, or it could be like somebody that didn't respect your or doesn't understand about healthy boundaries, okay. And this is the reason why you close out a cycle with this person. um yeah, I think, or disrespected you in the past, and you moved away, and you probably got to hear about this person. I don't know. Or maybe they went into a relationship, as I said, with another person, and they disrespected them or whatever. They did something deceptive, and now that relationship has come to an end. All right. So you could be most likely you could be dealing with an ex partner or spouse. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Okay, so let me just clarify this one where it says your shadow holds your power. You could be dealing also with somebody who is very codependent as well, all right? Very codependent as well. Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, please clarify uh your shadow holds power. Okay. So we've got here the Magician, and this wanted to fall on this card where it says your wounds hold wisdom. All right. So this person that could be, okay, somebody who could be quite manipulative, quite deceitful. They could have done something, deceptive in the past, and that's why you close out a cycle. This person could be very good at creating illusions as well. Holy Spirit, please clarify the magician, Holy Spirit. Okay, we've got the Chariot. Okay, so basically this person could be at a crossroads at this time. Okay, they could be at a crossroads, and as I said, this person may want to communicate with you. um if you've closed out a cycle with this person, okay, maybe this person at this moment, they lack direction, all right, or maybe they need your help, all right, or maybe they want to take some type of action to come towards you, all right, or maybe they're planning some type of alchemy. They want to, especially if you're doing well, they could be prying and spying into your business, and maybe they want to create some type of illusion, or create some type of alchemy for you, and they're quite determined to do that. Holy Spirit, please clarify the Chariot, Holy Spirit, or angels. Yeah, you could be dealing with somebody who embodies the Knight of Swords energy. Um, in the reverse, where this person could be quite narcissistic, bossy, controlling, quite rebellious, cold, emotionally detached. Okay. Yeah, because obviously you got alchemy here, where it says, your shadow holds power, integration, um, depth, and alchemy. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Spirit is saying that this person may want be planning, we may be planning to bring this to your doorstep. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please clarify Knight of Swords, please. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and maybe, okay, this could be this could be the plan. Okay, maybe this is what they're keeping a secret. Okay, or you could be somebody who's quite intuitive. You could be a high priestess, and you know what's going on, or you already suspect, or you found out something about this. Could be past energy as well. All right, and you found out that this person had bad intentions. They were holding a secret, and it created some problems within the relationship. Okay. Holy Spirit, please clarify the High Priestess. Or maybe they did that. Maybe they, when you moved away, they could have gone into another relationship. Okay, and uh, whoever they were with, all right, they could have been sealing that energy, and whoever they were with, they got caught out. All right, and now that's why they in the Five of Cups energy. Okay, in some type of, because the Five of Cups does this, describe as emotional loss. Okay, and if you notice in the background, you could see like a picture of a tower. You could see like there's a tower in the background. So this person could have definitely experienced some type of tower. All right, and with the bridge in the background as well, this person may want to try and amend something. All right, they may want to amend, okay, a bridge that has been burnt. All right. Yeah, this person could be all in, they could be quite, as I said, this person could be in hermit mode at this time, or maybe you are, but whatever it is, this person could be planning, okay? This person may want your forgiveness, may want you to take them back in their life, but this person, their plan is to create could be to create some type of tower in your life. You need to pay attention to the signs, signals, and synchronicities, and use your intuition and discernment regarding this individual, okay? And they probably, as I said, experiencing some type of loss in their life, and they want you to mirror the same thing that they experiencing or going through in their life. Okay, I'm going to be clarifying this one where it says, be gentle with yourself, which is all about self-compassion, permission, and softness. Okay, or maybe you might be going through this now. Okay, It just depends if this is your story. This could be past, current, or it could maybe happen in the near or distant future. Maybe you are still healing, or maybe you sort of like, maybe you could be in regret about that choice that you made about going into relationship with this person. Okay, but at the end of the day, this journey is all about spiritual and personal growth. It's learning from our mistakes, and also make to so that we and making sure that just accept that this was a karmic lesson to be learned, both you and this individual. There were things that you and this person had to learn, all right, and and just sort of heal, and we and just keep at the back of our minds, okay, what has happened, so we don't make the same mistake. Especially if you've already cut, ties to this, then there shouldn't be something you shouldn't really beat yourself about this, or maybe this person is going through this now, all right? Or maybe they having to force to face their shadows. All right. So I'm just going to be clarifying the last card where it says, "Be gentle with yourself." Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please clarify. Be gentle with yourself. Okay. So we've got um Two of Pentacles. Clarify Two of Pentacles, please. Two of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. All right. Now this card wanted to fall on this card here where it says your wounds hold wisdom. Okay. So you got Nine of Wands here. For the Spirit of the Angels, please clarify Nine of Wands. We've got Page of Swords. I'm hearing this song by Brian Adam. I want to run to you. So definitely this person wants to make their way. Okay, they could be quite determined, but you could have gone through a lot, okay, from the strength to move away from this person. But this person is quite determined, all right, to see if they can. But the Nine of Wands can also, the energy could represent trap, or maybe they feel somehow trapped in their head, in their, I don't know, or maybe they want to trap you in some way, or this person could be trapped in in their situation. It could be something to do with their money. They could be financially unstable at this time. Okay, and they may want to, as I said, communicate with you because we've got Page of Swords. So maybe you found out some truth about this person, and that's why you moved away. Found the strength to move away and close out the cycle. Holy Spirit, Holy just clarify Page of Swords. Yeah, you could be dealing with somebody who embodies the King of Cups energy, or maybe you embody the King of Cups energy. All right. Gender is fluent in tarot. All right. But you could, if you were dealing with somebody who was a King of Cups, this person could have embodied the shadow side of the King of Cups, which is somebody who is unempathetic, unkind. This person could somehow feel wounded. This person probably was unfaithful and also emotionally unavailable. Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy please clarify King of Cups, King of Cups. Yeah. And definitely could have been somebody that you once had a family, because got 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Here, all right. Yeah, or maybe, yeah. You could have had a family with this person. And what it is now, they are very unstable. Okay. And it's all to do with what's going on with their finances. They could have experienced some type of loss, all right, as well, a financial loss. Yeah, there is some type of instability. Yeah, definitely this person is unstable at this time, and it's something to do with their money. Okay, or maybe when you were with this person, okay, this person created some type of loss. Okay, you could have been somebody that invested a lot of time, energy, money into in this sort of relationship, And when you found out that this person was deceptive, they could have created a lot of illusions. They could have put you in a third party situation, because if you notice, if you see how this woman is in the background there, um, yeah, this person could have created a lot of illusions. This is Seven of Cups, all right, a lot of deception, and whatever they did in secret came to light, all right, and as a result, you close out a cycle because you got the World card there, um, and yeah, you could be embodying this Queen, being this Queen of Swords energy, okay, and maybe they may want to come back to try and disrupt of what you've got going at this time. Okay, you could be, as I said, enjoying your fruits of your labor. You could be quite happy, quite spiritually and materially abundant at this time. All right, and maybe somebody, they could be seeing that and want to make their way towards you. All right, so just take the end, whatever messages that come, just take what resonates and leave the rest, and apply the rules and roles where they fit. All right. Okay, let's see if I can get anything else with out of this situation. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else do we need to know about this situation and this person? What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know about this person or this situation? Yeah, so you are dealing with somebody who is quite childish, okay? Toxic as well. Okay, again, they don't want to face their shadows. It says your dark side keeps you from enjoying the love you have. Don't let it steal your joy. All right. It says false hope tries to sell you a pipe dream, no substance evasive. So this person is all about false promises. You are dealing with a sneaky snake. Okay, they're still in that energy. It says going behind your back, deceitful swindler. You could also be dealing with somebody who is very undecisive as well. I don't think you and this person was compatible. There's deadly combo. This person could be all in their feelings. They could be somehow crushed. Um, okay, or maybe you are healing because this wanted to come out reverse. Okay, so you could have, healed from whatever deception this um that is, or what how about how they treated you, okay, but this person, I don't think they're willing to go within, okay, because maybe this is the reason why this came out reverse and it fell on this one where it says thank the wounds. Okay, I don't think this person has done this, all right, and you could be dealing with somebody who is not willing to settle down or be responsible or be committed, all right, and they could feel somehow that their whole life is crumbling at this time. Okay. Yeah, this person is still in devilish energies. Okay. And again, for them, everything is just a game. All right. They're not sincere. And as a result, I think what it is, this person just want you to take them back. Okay. They somehow um have some type of unhealed trauma. Um, but this person is, I think this person just wants to come back. I think it's a lot of it has to do with money because Gold Digger wanted to come out. Okay, and it does say something about public image. Yeah, it says worried about appearances, can't relax, conceited, and it says a hoity-toity, champagne taste, bear. So this person could be, like this person, I don't know, they, it looks like they all they're concerned about is their image and living a high life. Basically, just it's just money they're concerned about. All right. Let me just see what else. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else do we need to know about this person or this situation? What else do we need to know about this person or situation? What else do we need? Yeah, this again came out, wanted to come out reverse. So definitely you're dealing with somebody who's quite this quite indecisive. Okay, may want to come towards you, but they're holding something back. Yeah, definitely this person may want to visit or communicate with you. You could be dealing with a fire sign. This person could have you could be dealing with a fiery person or somebody who's got a temper or anger issues. They could be reminiscing on what you and them had. This person, I don't know. They could be searching you online to see where you are if you've moved away. If this is your son, you close out a cycle with this person. You could be definitely dealing with a false flame. Okay, this person could be, as I said, all in their emotions. They could be quite guarded. And again, this person, there's some past trauma that they need to address. This person could be still holding secrets, most likely. And this person is denial of the way or how they treated you or the way they behave or basically this person is just they just don't want to heal themselves. Basically they don't want to heal themselves. Okay, let me just use this deck, okay, to see that to just get a solution for this person. Okay, because I don't know, maybe they could be watching this. All right, so let's see, because as I said before, this is a healing journey. Okay, the journey, life itself, all right, the journey itself should be a healing journey. So let's see, what is it this person needs to address? Okay, apart from these other things, what else? All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else? What else? What else does this person need to do? What else do they need to do? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else they need to do? Yeah, so definitely this person needs to sort of like confront um the inner conflict that's going on inside them, all right, why they do the things they do. Um yeah, so this person definitely needs to do some type of reflection, shadow work, in order for to find inner balance. Um okay, you could be like this sort of wounded healer, okay, healing from this situation, um and created healthy boundaries. And it's very important to do that because this person may want to come back, but this person could create a lot will create a lot of burdens in your life. They've probably done that in the past and you've healed or healing from this, and this person still wants to do this. You could have found clarity regarding, you could have ascended from, if you're on your this spiritual journey, but this person definitely needs to face their inner demons. All right, this person is still in deceptive energy. All right, they need to, like sort of heal. All right, and spirit wanted me to look at these cards there. So this person really needs to do some inner child healing work. They need to try and remove the mask, be authentic with themselves. um Forgive themselves, as well as, even though even if you find out the truth, it's very important because forgiveness is the first step to healing. So maybe this person could have experienced something in their past, maybe during their childhood years, and they still, like sort of, they don't want to address it, they don't want to get over it. It could be playing on their mind. Maybe this is the reason why they in this sort of like with, they have unhealthy attachments or live a toxic lifestyle. But what spirit is saying, this person needs to first forgive themselves, then in time forgive the other person who did them wrong, release whatever it is in order for them to break free from whatever toxic lifestyle, energy, so that they can then move and operate from their higher self. This is what Spirit is saying. All right. Or may this person also may need to do some type of soul retrieval work, because this person probably feels also like a lost soul, basically. Um, and I mean, they can, I don't know, if they're watching this, they could check out some of the readings I did on inner soul healing work. You know, how they, or they could go to see a professional reader or expert on how they can sort of be able to do that. Or they could, you know, like maybe, I don't know, it depends if they, or do like read for themselves and see what they need to do, what changes they need to make in their life in order for them to heal. Okay. Let's see what else. And let's, okay, let's see what else we can get. All right. Because a lot of these things as well is connected to karma. Okay, because if they are operating from their lower self, okay, this is going to keep, they're going to probably keep making the same bad choices all the time, and this is going to keep putting them in this so-called karmic trench. Okay, like this a never-ending cycle, okay, of loss, you know, disappointments and whatever. So let's see, I'm going to be using this other card. Okay, it's called Karma. Let me see, the Threads of Karma. And this deck is very good because for soul work and release. Okay, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what advice do you have for this person, individual? What is it? That's what advice, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels? Okay, so it says, I just want to read out the cards, all right? So let's see what comes out. It says, it says, heal the attachment wound. Your worth is not tied to being needed. Let go of proving your value. Sorry, just be, all right? Okay. Then it says here, unbind inner chains. Your soul is ready to be free. Let go of self imposed limitations and step into your power. All right. Let's see what. Stop carrying what isn't yours. You've taken on emotions, guilt, and weight that were never yours. Give it back. Be free. Okay. So I don't know. Maybe you who have sort of moved away from this person, maybe you might be in this energy. Okay. Or maybe this person um could be in this energy. Maybe, I don't know, it could be something to do with what happened in their past. It says break the soul contract. Some bonds are meant for growth, not forever. When the lesson ends, the contract dissolves. You're free to walk away. Okay. Restore the broken self. Parts of you were left behind in pain. Call them home. You are ready to become whole again. Let go of what could have been. Grief often hides in the story of what didn't happen. Release the almost and return to now. Okay, so I think this is what these are just advice of what this person needs to do, you know, and most of all, okay, it says embrace your shadow. The shadow holds the truth you need. Embrace it, integrate it, and use it to transform your life. Very interesting. All right. Very good, powerful messages here. All right. Spirit wanted me to read this. It says, choose wisely. So I think this could be for the collective. It says, choose wisely. Every choice matters. Choose with intention, and your future will align with your soul's purpose. So maybe, you know, this could be advice. So there's some things said, okay, that we can take on board as well, as well as this person as well, okay? Because this person keeps making the um bad choices, which lead to loss, unhappiness in their life. All right, very interesting, very, very, very interesting thing. So let me okay, so I just want to sort out close out this reading. So I'm going to be using some other decks to do so. All right, so let me just first clear the table a bit. Spirit is saying this person needs to sort of like face. They basically, this Spirit is saying that they need to reclaim their lost self and face, and by doing and by facing their demons, okay, it's going to help them to recover this loss, this part of them that they that is somehow lost. Okay, all right. So let me just start off with okay, let me Spirit. All right, they wanted me to use this. Well, I don't know. Let's see what this person wants to say. All right, I think it's fair enough that we should find out what they want to say. I'm not going to use the intention one because we already know, what's going on with this person. But let's just see what this person wants to like, what they want to just say. All right, or confess. All right, Holy Spirit or the angels, what is it this person may want to say to the collective? What is it, or maybe what is it the collective would like to say to this person? Or this could be coming from a divine counterpart. All right, if you want this soulmate twin flame journey, it says here, I cannot be vulnerable with you. I rather hide in the darkness before I let you see inside me. So this person definitely they just, I don't know, they don't want to face their shadows. I cannot listen to your voice. It affects my soul. Well, maybe your light irritates their demons. Don't know. It's difficult for me to process my emotions. I am not available right now. I don't know. Or maybe they may want to heal something with you, but you're going to tell this person that you need time to think, whatever. All right. I know that you may not feel for me as I feel for you. I don't know. Well, definitely this was a karmic connection here. There's a big hole in my heart that I cannot fill on my own. Right. So I think this person is dependent on you being around them, or you or them connecting with you in some way in order for them to feel whole. But at the end of the day, shouldn't it start with self? It really starts with self. Yeah, it really starts with self. We need to. This is the whole point of this journey. That's the reason why this journey is all about self. It's all about self acceptance, self love, self worth. Because if you don't feel whole within yourself and you don't love yourself, how are you going to be able to love somebody else? It starts with you. All right. And then it goes on here. I am distracting myself to avoid thinking of you. So I don't know what this is about. Okay. But this is what, let's see what else I can get from. Okay. It says that I feel abandoned by you and it is triggering my childhood traumas. And there are feelings of anger inside me that I need to release before I explode. So this person could have some type of anger issue as well. Okay, and I think you need to be very careful here and use your intuition and discernment at all times. And if you've already closed out a cycle with this person or thing, just keep it closed. Okay, I think it's for your own safety as well. Spirit said it's for your own safety as well. All right. So okay, so let me just use this deck and to close out. I just want us to use some decks to close out this reading. So I'm just using this African God's deck and see what comes out, okay? Let me just see. Let me just take out these ones from the deck. So let's see what the ancestors have to say. It could be to do with this person, advice for this person. It could be to do with the situation, or it could be just general collective advice, okay? Dearly beloved ancestors, what message? Okay, so it's okay. So it's got this is from the ancestor Aika. It says to avoid reality only makes you face the same issues again and again. Wow. Mm-hmm. So this is definitely addressed to this individual. All right. So let me just read quickly on this. So this deck is a they are this god, right, is part of the Orishas. All right. So let me just read quickly on this. Just please bear with me. Okay. So yeah. So I'm just going to read a message here. Okay. Right. Okay, so definitely this person needs to do some shadow work here, right? And the key words here, it says dramatic personality has a tendency to over exaggerate situations, lives on an emotional roller coaster, impulsive, takes everything to the extreme, has difficulty trusting others, carries trauma due to physical, okay, or maybe it has something to do with some type of abuse, okay, that or violence that they experience in their probably in their childhood, all right. And it could be something with to do with this man, or it could be a man or woman, okay, because we both and we all embody both masculine and feminine energies, and men can experience violence of any type as well, all right. And so the message here, it says, let me just read on the other side. Okay, it says here, okay, the solution here, it goes on to say, breathe for a moment and looking inward, seek to recognize how much of all that anguish and hurt comes from the demands you impose on yourself and others. No matter how strong your will, your self sufficiency, and your ability to achieve, not everyone around you is prepared to experience a roller coaster of emotions like you and demanding it. It's from them will only reinforce the loneliness that adult life has imposed on you. In the same way, just because others can't keep up with your pace, it doesn't mean that they don't deserve your trust. As difficult as this may seem, it is possible to delegate tasks and responsibilities to people around you as long as you can recognize their limitations and especially learn who and what to trust. All right. On the other hand, as an Odu of contrasts and revolutions, Ica often ends up rocking your emotional stability, which can lead you to act aggressively and make decisions based on passion instead of reason. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Always maybe. That way, neither you nor the universe will know which direction to take, so any effect will be in vain. Instead of accelerating and tripping over your own feet while trying to accomplish everything at the same time, how about slowing down and moving forward with the certainty that the path you have taken is the one you really want? Remember, life changes happen one step at a time. So I think what um Ika is saying is that this person, okay, keeps making the same mistakes all the time, and they don't realize that whatever they do has consequences. Okay, this is the message here, right? This is the message because I'm reading the negative aspect of this Orisha god Ica. All right, so this person just needs to pay attention to make the right decisions and choices for their life, and a lot of it would require what maybe causes them to keep repeating the same or patterns is because they have some unhealed trauma that they need to work do and face, but it will require them to face their shadows. All right. Okay, I was going to use this deck, Soul Helper deck, because they wanted me to read this card from this deck. This is for the collective. They wanted me to select this guy. It says success and happiness are coming. Okay, which is good news. So this could relate to this download I got earlier on around about, or you could be experiencing this now about having this gaining this special key that's going to lead the way to, you know, to more happiness, joy. Let me just have a bit of water. Oh, just bear with me, please. All right, so let's see. Okay, so it goes on to say success and happiness are coming, enjoy and celebrate life. I mean, because there was a card that came out earlier, where it goes on to say about was from the psychic tarot deck about celebration. All right, I think I could get it. Okay, this card from the psychic tarot deck. Okay, it goes on to say, celebrate your successes, your happiness, and your life. They enrich you, enjoy them to the full. Life is full of ups and downs, and we can experience some form of loss or failure at any time. Such is life, full of highs and lows, laughter and tears, clarity and despair. But this does not matter right now. So dress up, put flowers in your hair, and dance through life because now things are looking good. When happiness comes into your life, make sure you enjoy and make the most of it. You cannot bottle it to enjoy at a later stage. Live joy and elation fully in the moment. To be rich is to know that you cannot hold on to a single second. Do not even try, but instead turn it into a celebration. Okay, you have drawn this card because you are successfully right now. You are successful right now. You are on a high, feeling free and happy. You may have forgotten to celebrate a recent success, but you can do that now. Just keep reminding yourself that true success means finding a clear perspective on everything, living with dignity and grace, and recognizing your soul path. True wealth is always to be found in the heart rather than in the bank balance. Remember that there are always reasons to celebrate yourself and life. Okay, and most of all, that life itself is a gift from the Most High. Okay, the power animal energy that we can work with is the Pegasus. If you're into healing like healing herbal essential oils, we can use patchouli. Okay, the healing crystal is moss agate. Okay, and the number for this connected to this message is the number 9. Okay, which is all to do with fruition, attainment, and fulfillment. in the area of life. Okay, so let's see what additional messages spirits have for us, okay, at this time. Right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what additional message, or Holy Spirit, what do you have? What additional message do you have for the collective at this time? Okay, so we've got here trust. It says, while your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more. So it's all about like stepping out of our comfort zone, all right, to try and explore and do other things, okay, that could lead to greater abundance, all right, and maybe that's where where we would receive more blessings. Then we've got here dream talk. It says your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks through your dreams. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate with you through signs, symbols, messages, and more. So we need to make sure that we pay attention to our dreams, because the divine, the ancestors, spiritual team could be relaying information. It could be regarding to people that you once had some type of connection with. It could be to the people from your past. And also spirit is saying to just trust the process as well, because everything is done in divine timing. And God has seek, it says the power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all one with spirit and always will be connected to one another. Okay. Okay, let's see what other crystals that we can work with. So if you're interested in working with crystals, I did put the names of some books by the same author in the description box, so please check it out. Okay, after listening or watching this reading. Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what crystals would you like us to work with at this time? What crystals, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what crystals would you like us to work with? Okay, so we've got here Angelite. All right, so this is a very good crystal. Is especially if you enjoy working with the energy of the angels, archangels, is a very good crystal to use during meditation, as well as amethyst and rose quartz. Okay, and rose quartz is all about self-love, self-care, self-worth. As well, it's good for emotional healing, to attract more love into your life. Turquoise, yes, this is good for the throat chakra. Okay, um, so angelite is good for the throat chakra. Turquoise is good for the throat chakra. All right, it says it says prioritize. Okay, it goes on to say here, right, that it's all to do with to prioritize your whatever it is that you want to your goals. All right. It's good for, as I said, the throat chakra, which is all to do with our creativity, to do with the way we communicate and express ourselves. All right. Also, tiger's eye. All right. Tiger's eye is very good for the solar plexus chakra. It says overcome your fears. All right. So this is going to give you could work with, and tiger's eye is very good, if you want to find inner strength, all right, courage, self-esteem. You got crystal cola as well, especially if you want, we are starting something afresh. Crystal cola is good for the heart and throat chakra, and is a very good crystal for meditation as well. And then you got rainbow obsidian. This is also a very good uh, crystal, and it's very much connected to the heart chakra and to help heal our emotions. Okay, or this person may need to sort of like can use these. Okay, so to close out this reading, I'm going to be just using this last deck affirmations to keep this vibration and frequency high around this reading. All right. This one wanted to pop out. Okay. They wanted me to take this one. It says, I give myself permission to take personal time. So it's all about creating a healthy balance between work, rest, and play. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what else does the collective need to know? Final advice for the collective. Final advice for the collective, okay? Okay, it says, or maybe even for the cross watcher or this person that refuses to heal themselves. It says, I will not let others impose their limitations on me. Okay, so maybe you were dealing with a person that wanted to like limit you in some way. All right, because then again, limit comes there again. It says, my only limit is myself. All right, so this person could have been somebody that was quite controlling as well, and wanted to keep you like sort of like didn't want you to go out and expand and grow. All right. Restricted you in some way. My mind is like water. I will change and adjust as needed. So it's all about being flexible. Okay. Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. So it's all about being grounded here. Okay, and maybe we need to go more to connect with nature. All right. Okay, I am loved and I am wanted. Okay, so maybe this is something that this person needs to like heal and remember. And it says, I am a magnet for love. All right. So, and this is the whole reason why you close out a cycle with this person, because you've chosen love, you chose to love yourself, you see your self-worth. And this person definitely needs to do some type of shadow work to do this as well. So I hope you enjoy this reading. Um I hope whatever messages that came out is may help you, may help this individual as well, or cross watcher. Um, because you don't need to be on a spiritual or religious path or journey to watch this for everyone. Because as I said, life is a healing journey. All right, is learning. It's all about lessons as well, healing, growing, evolving, so we can become better versions of ourselves and making the right choices so we can experience more happiness, more joy, experience peace of mind. That's what the journey is meant to be about, okay? Because we are creators of our own reality, okay? And it just depends on our destiny, really relies on the choices and decisions that we make. All right. So once again, I'd like to thank you, the viewer, all my supporters, all my subscribers, anyone who have supported my channel in any way. Thank you ever so much for your support. Whatever you're about to do, or whatever you've done in the past is much appreciated, and it doesn't go unnoticed. Please don't forget to check the description box after the reading, because I did put the names of members of my soul tribe. Okay, they also are content creators as well, and there's so much you can learn from them, or just watching them and listening to what they have to say. Please, I also do, spiritual enlightenment videos as well, so please check them out on my channel. And once again, if you did enjoy this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Thank you for watching. See you next time, and goodbye.